I came so close, and I thought someone was coming, and I just held on. I did everything I could. I was like saying to myself before, if it comes down to it, you've got to throw yourself here, and I even did that. And it's the only way I could have topped that is with the win, but there's nothing else I could have done. I literally did everything I possibly could, and the same story every year in the 15. Whoever goes in as the favourites always seems to have a bit too much of a target. So I don't think one person would have expected Nada to win that. And even myself coming to home straight, I felt good, and I thought I'd written my own perfect fairy tale. And when I look back on this, I would never have expected at the start of the season and how I was performing in July and August to come away with anything from these champs.
I was going to say, when you attacked the Atop 3 years ago, with none of the problems that you had for the last 3 years, and you obviously had belief, when you attacked today, tonight, what was going through your mind?
I just knew I was going to try and win it at some point, and honestly, the thing that I'm going to come away from this is that, like, what more could I have done? I felt like I ran the perfect race for me, and like, I think the main thing to take away from that is Nada ran an unbelievable race. I don't think I saw a little clip on the screen. He came from so far back that I don't think any of us would have expected that to happen. And I knew the opportunity was there to try and win it. I felt great for the rounds, and there's just no natural front runner, so I was like, this is going to be great. As soon as it went up slow, I was like, I'm going to have to do something here to try and win this. And I laid all my cards out. That was, for me, it's been so hard this season not to come back and compare myself to where I left off in 2022, because I've had some horrible years. I probably got like a bit of PTSD almost from what's happened with these injuries. Like, even before this, I had a little, felt like I was getting ill. I had like a couple of little problems that I was like, this is it, my season's not going to carry on here, this is going to be the end. And I made huge moves within my life and for my fiancée Georgie. Like, she's been uprooted from my home in London for me to move to Manchester and pursue something like this. I've changed coaching setup, I've got a new coaching team, and it was all these gambles that affected my probably happiness outside of the running. It wasn't a decision that was for a better quality of life, a decision to come here and be able to produce things like this. So like, the main thing I have to think is like, that was all worthwhile, and everyone that's looked after me so well. I've been babied this past 6 months to get me to this point, and I could have very easily not even made a British team again. I could have not even got near a podium. Like, even on the bus on the way over, I was like, this could go so many different ways, but I just feel like I'm a racer, and I know that when I go out there, I'll do everything I can to leave it on the track. And there was some freedom knowing that I could just go out there and express myself. And if I ended up with nothing, no one expected that. I didn't expect it myself. So to come away with anything was a reward. It's just coming so close to that goal. It's like, I've got to be happy with a silver. No, I haven't. I've seen everyone else on the way around. It's nice because in Eugene it was like, rest of the season I had to carry on, whereas now this is me. Like, I can go and do what I want. I'm not going to warm down. I'm going to chill out and enjoy it. And I think I've got a lot of processing and decompressing to do from not even this season but the last few years, because it's been grim. Honestly, that Paris one was like cruel, like real cruel. I thought my chance of going for 15 was the worst that was going to happen, but I was going to get on the start line for an 800 and perform well there. And to come within a week of that, I really questioned whether like this was something I wanted to do still. I was like, it's just kicking me at every point possible, and it's the worst bit of dangling a carrot and then just like ripping it away at the last minute when I'm about to take a bite. And yeah, it's like, even like the way it probably played on me and my dad's relationship, I don't think if I'd have had successful years I would have ended up making a change. So that's something that, there's a lot of things. It's like, I had a great life in London, had like 8 great years there, and that was my friends down there, and I've moved to a place just purely for a new setup, for like staying healthy and a new fresh start. And it's just felt at points like, what have I done? Like, I've done all this for nothing. So I've really got to look back on this and reflect that it was worthwhile. It's something that on these next couple of days I hope I feel immense pride of, and I just need to process it a lot, because it's been, you lock in so much that you don't really think about what's going on around and how much these things mean. Like, all I was thinking about was, I've got an opportunity to win here, that's what I'm going to try and do. And to not win is fine, because I never would have expected to guarantee myself a medal here. So I feel very grateful that I've got that.
You didn't get a chance to see your dad after the final in Eugene. Will you see him tonight?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. One of the things in Eugene was my mum and dad didn't come out and drink and celebrate afterwards. So my mum's a bit of an early bird and it's quite late, so I hope that they can do that here. And a lot of it is like just taking myself away from the sport that's been so like tormenting these past few years, and just realise that emotionally this has been a freaking hard journey, like real hard. It's funny because like I spent. We had a lot of time to kill today because the race was so late, and I watched Tommy Fury's documentary on BBC, and it was his dad, John Fury, so Tyson's coach, and he said, I can't believe that this is what I'm taking the quote from, but he said, you can't change your destiny. He was like, your destiny's set in stone, you can do everything to change it, and everyone else will do everything to change it, but what's going to happen, that will be. So I watched that, and I was like, you know what, like tonight, if it's meant to be, and I'm meant to win it, I'm meant to get a medal, then that's what's going to happen. If I'm not, I'm not. And I came into that just very content with whatever will be. And I feel like this is more than adamant reward for me.
Do you feel like it's a bigger achievement in a way than the goal? Because